So I wanted to start with because you've been in the industry for a while.
Yes.
So when did you start?
My very first professional shoot was in December of 2010.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yep. And before that, I'd just been having fun taking pictures and, experiencing different photographers in my area for about 2 years before that. So.
All right. And then, so what made you just what was it that made you decide to just make that jump?
So I've always been an exhibitionist at heart.
Mm-hmm.
And I've never had any trouble taking nude pictures or anything like that. And so when I was posting them online in a Facebook group, don't do that.
Yeah.
This was like 2008, so things were a little different.
Sure.
But I was posting pictures online on Facebook, and people were just telling me all the time, like, you need to be in this magazine or on this website. You need to go here. And I'm like, I don't know. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden, just Score contacted me one day out of the blue. I just got an email, and I thought it was fake at first. So I said no and told him to leave me alone.
Sure.
But nope, it was real. It turned out she was very, very gentle with me. And she was like, what's the issue? Why, can we help you understand more things? And I'm just like, no, this is a scam.
True. Yeah. Right.
But
you just want to get me, you just want to see the boobs.
I know, like, you're going to get me there and I'm never going to see my family again.
Yeah. Right. No. But so they contacted you and did they fly you out to Miami? Okay.
Yes.
So, and you had a good experience with them?
I did. The best. Yeah. They're the best.
Yeah. Well, it seems like they do a really good job for the most part, with discovering new models and bringing them and setting them up and giving, from what I understand, mostly a good experience. I know I've heard, but
yeah, not everything can go perfect 100% of the time.
Sure, and everybody's different. But yeah. I'm glad that you had such a great experience. And so when you started, did you think that you were just going to do solo stuff, or that you were going to eventually graduate to more?
I did think I was only going to be solo. I honestly had no interest in doing anything more until they contacted me again, and they were like, well, this is what you're getting now, but this is what we offer if you move into hardcore stuff. And I was like, oh, that's quite a difference.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and then I just talked with my husband, and we were like, all right, let's try it out. If it doesn't work, we don't have to ever do it again. So,
sure. And it ended up being something that you liked as well.
Yes, I really do. I actually like making content with others more than solo stuff.
Okay. Is it because that you get somebody else that you're working with, so that there's, there's more to it, or what is it that you like more about it?
It's easier because you can play off of each other. So, as long as they have half a personality,
sure,
at least, then I can make something work.
Yeah.
So it's much easier, because when I'm by myself, I get in my head, and then I'm like,
you're worried about angles and
stuttering, and like, I don't know where this story is going.
So all right,
it gets more difficult.
Yeah. Have you had like scene partners that they're not giving you anything, and you're trying to?
Yes.
You're really trying to make that work?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. It's been difficult.
Yeah.
Some of them are posted, but one or two of them, I'm just like, that's trash. So.
And that was stuff that you did for yourself, or you did with companies or other people?
Luckily with companies, I have not had that problem. Okay. Everyone's been very professional.
They're good at vetting their male talent.
Yeah, they're very good. All sites and everything I've worked with.
Nice.
But yeah, for my own stuff, I've made very bad choices.
So
sometimes.
Do you focus more on making your own content now than you do on?
Yeah, only because, in the BBW world, there aren't too many companies anymore. Well,
sure.
Well, actually, now there's more than there were, but there still aren't that many.
Yeah. Well, and some bigger companies, like I know Brazzers started to shoot BBWs.
Yes.
I don't know what their criteria are, because I don't know if they have a dedicated site to that, or if it's just every now and then they're bringing a BBW in to
I think
shoot.
they it's all on the same site, but you would search tags.
Yeah.
So
I mean, so there's always that possibility.
Yep.
hopefully,
Yep.
because I think that there's a big market for BBWs that for some reason
Definitely.
the mainstream adult world tends to not
Overlook.
yeah, tends to not pay attention to as much.
Yes.
So, which I don't know.
Unfortunately.
Well, yeah, and I don't know why, because I feel like if it makes money and it
Yeah.
generates views and clicks, you wanna try to have as much good content as you can get.
Yeah. I think that just for the big picture, they try to stay away from very fetishy type genres.
Sure.
And unfortunately, BBW is more of a fetishy type genre. So
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's well, I mean,
I'm
again,
not trying to stick up for the big old
no, 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 no,
corporations,
no, 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 no.
but
I get it. It's hard for me to
that's
imagine.
just what I think. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, because because there's so many. I mean, I imagine that as a beautiful woman, that you get obviously lots and lots of messages from men trying to shoot their
Yes.
shot, as it
Oh, yeah.
were. And while and I'm sure it's probably similar to the numbers that skinnier women will probably get, if not, I don't know, more, but just you're getting approached just as much.
Yeah.
So it just seems like I don't know. It doesn't seem like BBW would be as much of a fetish as much as just a
Yeah.
different body
And I
type.
don't think it is anymore
Mhm.
as much as it used to be when I first started.
Yeah, yeah, because
It is becoming more of a thing now.
yeah, and that's good, because that
Mhm.
shows some progress.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the AVN awards can bring back that award to actually give on stage, because I know that
Yeah, that would be nice.
yeah, right now it's just a fan category, I
It
think,
is, yeah.
and whoever wins doesn't actually get to go like
Correct.
on stage.
Right.
So
Right.
how
They
does it?
just flash their name
Okay,
on the big screen and they go backstage afterwards to
to
get
get it,
their
yeah.
trophy. Yeah.
Which that's a little. I mean, I don't know. But then again, that award show has so many categories. It's
The
ridiculous.
I swear it felt like it was 3 hours long this
Yeah, I think it's
year.
longer than the Oscars now.
It was crazy.
Like you get, yeah. I mean, and for how in depth some of those categories get.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
it's funny because people don't realize that. I mean, because you get like best boy girl, best boy girl, best group. But like
Yes.
there's so many different categories
Yes.
for it.